Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B3. We've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal President's Day Multisport to get into. Before we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That will make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks, and let you know we're live to be live. Also mention no presents, link down in the description. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Martin Van Buren, 2 of 6. Dave Justice, 2 of 3. Raul Rosas Jr., 1 of 1. And Chevy Chase, 1 of 1. Box of 2. Thomas Jefferson, 2 of 3. Jim Covert, 1 of 1. Ozzie Smith, 1 of 1. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, 1 of 1. Box number 3, Barack Obama, 9 of 15. Cole McCoy, 1 of 1. Franck Ribery, 1 of 1. And Cameron Brink, 2 of 4. Franklin and Delano Roosevelt, 1 of 1. Emilio Estevez, 1 of 1. Jeremy Renner, 1 of 1. And Larry Bird, 1 of 1. Box 5. Chester A. Arthur, 3 of 15. Diabell, 1 of 1. Lamar Odom, 3 of 4. And Nature Boy Ric Flair, 1 of 1. Box 6. JFK, 8 of 8. Jose Canseco, 1 of 1. Justice Haynes, 4 of 4. And Ben Affleck, 1 of 1. William Henry Harrison, 10 of 15. Howdy Crooks, 1 of 1. DeMond Williams Jr., 1 of 1. And dual auto, Randy Moss and Peyton Manning. One of 1. I'd vote for that ticket. Box 8. Abe Lincoln, 1 of 2. Patrick Ewing, 1 of 1. Rentaro Sasaki, 1 of 1. And Stone Cold Steve Austin, 1 of 1. Yeah, this set is hilarious in the best way. Absolutely love it. Grover Cleveland, 1 of 6. Dexter McClellan Jr., 3 of 5. Wade Boggs, 4 of 5. And Barry Sanders, 1 of 1. And final box of the break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Franklin Pierce, 2 of 2. Dwight Howard, 1 of 1. Greg Oden, 1 of 1. And Carlton Fisk, Jim Rice dual auto, 1 of 1 to close us out. And that will do it for Multisport, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break. As always, we do thankfully have plenty more cases where this came from. Cannot wait for the next one. This was absolutely delightful. Go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick, then we'll take care of our randoms. Dave Justice, Chevy Chase, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Barack Obama, Colt McCoy, Frank Ribery, Cameron Brink, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Emilio Estevez, Chester A. Arthur, Diabell, Ben Affleck, Howdy Crooks, DeMond Williams Jr., Abraham Lincoln, Grover Cleveland, and Dexter McClellan Jr., Barry Sanders, Franklin Pierce, Dwight Howard, and Greg Oden. Martin Van Buren, Jim Covert, Ozzie Smith, Jeremy Renner, Larry Bird, Lamar Odom, JFK, Jose Canseco, Justice Haynes, and Patrick Ewing. Raul Rosas Jr., Thomas Jefferson, Ric Flair, William Henry Harrison, Rentaro Sasaki, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Wade Boggs. And headed to random.org. Do a lot of one-of-ones of Carlton Fisk and Jim Rice, and Randy Moss and Peyton Manning. Alright, we're going to head over to random.org real quick and knock these two out, and then we'll be on to 2025 Topps Chrome Tennis Delight. Get you guys back here in a few minutes. Alright, we got running the door, pulled up and good to go. Gotta roll some dice, get through a high out for us. We're gonna go 8 times on each random, starting off with Carlton Fisk and Jim Rice. And a 7 times, final roll. Carlton Fisk with the win, congratulations. And Randy Moss, Peyton Manning. And 7 times, final roll. Peyton Manning with the win. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for Multi Sport. We'll be back in just a few minutes with 2025 Topps Chrome Tennis Delight. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got a 1 case at 2025 Topps Chrome Tennis Breakers Delight to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save to the seller on eBay. That will make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and be live. Also, mention no purchase safe. Link down in the description. Last case we had a 1 of 1 Super Fractor, so let's see if we can repeat that. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Oh, okay. Dennis Schneider. 2 of 5 red. Start us out. Alexei Papirin, 19 of 50. Diana Perry. Marc-Andre Hosler. Tristan Lamasine. Juan Pablo Varillas, 6 of 65. Donna Vekic. Claire Liu. 115 of 150. Tristan Boyer. 21 of 99. Harry Wendelken. Bjorn Fratangelo. And Alex Damenoir. Box number 2. $122 of 125. Katrina Scott. Martin Fuksevich. 74 of 150. Belinda Bencic. Anna Kalinskaya. Quentin Hallis. Lerner Tien, 50 of 65. Madison Keys, 17 of 25. Emilio Nava. Luisa Chirico. Taylor Preston. Veronica Kudermatova. And Andy Murray. Box number 3. Arthur Renderneck, 141 of 150. Miomir Kekmanovic, 4 of 10. Elisabetta Cocciaretto, Vit Capriva. Alex Damenoir, 2 of 10. Alexander Shevchenko, 21 of 25. Victoria Mboko, 10 of 25. Ryan Harrison. Fernando Contreras. Jacqueline Christian. Erica Andreeva. And Jordan Thompson. So, really weird residue line over there. Right across the face. And same box, so we're having a really good start to this case. On top of that, Contreras and Christian were both out of 99. That is way too many numbered cards for one box. Thank you, Topps. Box 4. Sophia Kennan, 72 of 199. Alejandro Tabilo, 70 of 199. Thomas Martin Eschervi. Leandro Reedy. Rebecca Peterson. 8 of 10. Lauren Davis. Keep the streak going a little bit. Katarina Siniakova, Marina Stakusic, Claire Liu, 51 of 150, Mitchell Kruger, Clement Shadike, and Felix Auger Aliassime. Box 5. Kayla Day, 11 of 125. Andrei Rublev, 129 of 150. Giovanni Mteshi Pericard. Alexandra Ayala. Lena Fervitova, 13 of 65. Anastasia Pavyoshenkova, 16 of 25. Elena Avanasayan, 8 of 99. Tristan Boyer. Hugo Gaston. Zach Zvadja. Rafael Kalignan. And Peyton Stearns. Youthquake. Renzo Olivo, 158 of 199. Coleman Wong, 96 of 99. Peyton Stearns. Radu Albert. Andrea Collarini. Carol Ngunoe, 48 of 150. Jeannie Bouchard, 27 of 150. Olivia Gadecki, 113 of 150. Marina Stakusic. Junshin Shang, 90 of 150. Toby Kodat. And Naomi Osaka. Box 7. Arena Camila Bagu, 36 of 125. Clary and Ganoe, 11 of 150. Alexander Richard, JJ Wolf. Elena Rybakina, 9 of 65. Bethany Matek Sands, 10 of 25. Alexandra Ayala. Toby Kodat, 37 of 50. Patrick Kipson. Matteo Arnaldi. And 38 of 50. Olivia Gadecki. And Naomi Osaka. box 8. Novak Djokovic, 125 of 199. Andrea Vavasori, 2 of 10. Gabriel Muguruza. Nerman Fatic. Jan-Lennart Struff, 52 of 65. Marin Cilic, 9 of 25. Belinda Bencic, 16 of 25. Toby Kodat, 85 of 99. Patrick Kipson, Taro Daniel, Miriam Bjorklund, and Rafa Nadal. Boom for Nadal and Joker in the same box. Box 9. Dalibor Sversina, 120 to 150. Taylor Preston, 56 to 199. Abdullah Shelby. Lorenzo Musetti. Alexander Kovacevic. And another one. Panna Udvardy, 7 to 10. Erica Andreeva, 8 to 25. Jan-Lennart Struff. Taylor Preston, 62 of 150. Nicholas Mejia. Boom, 8 of 10. Steffi Graf. That looks so clean. And Bon Voyage for Mira Andreeva. Best one yet, definitely. Box 10. Ji Wong, 85 of 99. Andy Roddick, 96 of 150. Juan Pablo Varilas. Beatrice Haddad Maya. Emil Rusevori. Luisa Shariko, 17 of 65. Caroline Wozniacki, 45 of 50. Ulysses Blanche, 7 of 99. Linda Ferbatova. We got another one. We'll save that. Because we have an up 10 instead. 5 of 10, Ugo Humbert. Paulo Badosa. And Superfractor, 1 of 1. Donna Vekic. Boom. I love tennis season. Box 11. Karen Kashanov, 75 of 199. Jesper de Jong, 180 out of 199. Chloe Paquette, Michael Momo, Dana Schneider, Renzo Olivo, 3 of 50. Lorenzo Musetti, Giulio Zepietti, Luca Van Ash, 81 of 150. Taro Daniel, Miriam Bjorkland, and Casper Dude. And final box of the break. Box of 12. Good luck, everybody. Let's see if we're going to cap this thing off. Alex Desmenoir, 10 of 150. Jin Yuhan, 59 of 125. Coco Gauff, Andy Roddick. Ji Yuan, 9 of 50. Michael Momo, 19 of 25. 3 of 25. Ekaterina Alexandrova. Patrick Kipson. Giulio Zepietti. Fernando Contreras. Hugo Gaston. And 6 of 50. Victoria Azarenka. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break. As always, we do have another case of this up and running, so we do look forward to having you all back into sometime soon. Clearly, we just have the best cases ever made, according to this break. For the hits, Alexei Papirin, Juan Pablo Varillas, Donna Vekic, clearly you, Tristan Boyer, Harry Wendelken, Bjorn Fratangelo, Katarina Scott, Martin Fuchsovich, Lerna Tien, Emilio Nava, Luisa Chirico, Taylor Preston, Veronica Kudermatova, Arthur Renderneck, Ryan Harrison, Fernando Contreras, Jacqueline Christian, Erica Andreeva, Sophia Kennan, Alejandro Tabilo, Katerina Siniakova, Marina Stakusic, clearly you, Mitchell Kruger, Clement Shadike, Kayla Day, Andrei Rublev, Linda Ferbatova, Elena Avanasayan, Tristan Boyer, Hugo Gaston, Zach Svadja, Raphael Collington, Lorenzo Olivo, Coleman Wong, Carol Ngnoe, Jeannie Bouchard, Olivia Gadecki, Marina Stakusic, Junshin Shang, Toby Kodat, Irina Camelia Begu, Clairby Ngnoe, Elena Rebekina, Alexandra Ayala, Toby Kodat, Patrick Kipson, Matteo Arnaldi, Olivia Gadecki, Beatrice Bethany, Matek Sands, Jan Struth, Toby Kodat, Patrick Gibson, Taro Daniel, Miriam Bjorkland, Dalibor Versina, Taylor Preston, Erica Andreeva, Taylor Preston, Nicholas Majea, Ji Wong, Andy Roddick, Luisa Chirico, Ulysses Blanche, Linda Ferbatova, Jesper de Jong, Renzo Olivo, Lorenzo Musetti, Giulio Zeppieri, Luca Van Ash, Taro Daniel, Miriam Bjorkland, Alex Damon Arm, Jin Yuhan, Ji Wang, Patrick Gibson, Giulio Zeppieri, Fernando Contreras, Hugo Gaston, Madison Keys, Mimir Kekmanovic, Alex Damon Arm, Alexander Shevchenko, Victoria Mboko, Lauren Davis, Anastasia Pavlyuchenkov, Novak Djokovic, Andrea Vavasori, Marin Cilic, Belinda Bencic, Rafa Nadal, Panna Udvardy, Jan-Lennart Struth, Steffi Graf, Ugo Humbert, Caroline Wozniacki, Karen Kashanova, Michael Mamone, Ekaterina Alexandrova, Victoria Azarenka, Diana Schneider, and 1 of 1 Superfractor, Donna Vekic. Great job with the names. Pretty sure I got like 50-50. But I'm trying. Alright. That is it for tennis. Like I said, we do have another case of this up and running, so look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. And we're going to head over to, what is it, 2025 Leaf Lumber Baseball. We'll be back to that in just a few minutes. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Lumber Baseball to get into. When we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and ship to the seller on eBay. That will make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks. And let you know we'll be live when you're live. Also mention no printers that safe. Link down in the description. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Ricky Henderson, 10/45. Kirby Puckett, 17/45. Babe Ruth, 3/5. And Edgar Martinez, 3/3. Box number 2. Dusty Baker, 8/40. Steve Garvey, 7/30. Octo Patch, 9/25. Cal Ripken Jr., Brooks Robinson, Rafael Palmeiro, Roberto Alomar, Eddie Murray, Adam Jones, Don Baylor, and Melvin Mora. And Jose Canseco, 5/5. Box number 3. George Brett, 1/2. Travis Lee, 4/5. Alex Rodriguez, Bat Barrel Patch, 3/5. And Cecil Fielder, 13/25. Box 4. I don't think I've seen what we have on the back here. Mike Piazza, 18/30. Luis Gonzalez, 3/5. Rogers Hornsby, 4/7. And 2/5. Signature Barrel, Nolan Ryan. Boom. Can confirm. Haven't seen one of these pop out. That's sick. Box 5. I'm gonna assume because this box like it took a beating somewhere, this has the biggest hits. Don Hoke, 19/45. Manny Ramirez, 11/20. 12 of 25, Kirk Gibson, Lou Whitaker, Darrell Evans, Steve Garvey, Tony Gwynn, and Terry Kennedy. And Steve Yeager, 2 of 5. Box 6. Nolan Ryan, 3 of 6. Tim Raines, 20 of 45. 7 of 25, Gary Carter, Rondell White, Tim Raines, Marquise Grissom, Warren Cromartie, Tim Wallach, Andre Galarraga, and Cliff Floyd. And Dave Justice, 13 of 40. Derek Jeter, 10 of 30. Jeffrey Leonard, 8 of 45. Frank Thomas, 5 of 20. And, wow. Signature Sticks. Johnny Bench, Steve Garvey, Eddie Murray, Pete Rose, Dave Winfield, Robin Yount, George Brett, Reggie Jackson. Boom. And boom. Two of 6. Hubie Brooks, 1 of 3. Pete Rose, 10 of 15. 1 of 25, Gary Carter, Keith Hernandez, Edgar Alfonso, Mike Piazza, Howard Johnson, Kevin McReynolds, Bobby Bonilla, and Roberto Alomar. And Jim Thome, 7 of 7. Box 9, Andre Galarraga, 12 of 45. Ken Griffey Jr., 19 of 20. Miguel Cabrera, Mike Trout, Giancarlo Stanton, Ronald Acuna, Aaron Judge, and Shohei Ohtani, 2 of 2. And Gary Matthews, 10 of 35. And final box of the break. Box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Rogers Hornsby, 1 of 5. Ryan Klesko, 30 of 45. 4 of 5, Willie Mays, Ted Kluszewski. Did it again. Ernie Banks and Duke Schneider. And 5 of 15, Eddie Murray. And that will do it for us for today, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break, as always. Really do appreciate having you in here on a Monday morning, and hope we got your week started off right. We're going to go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick, and then we will take care of all of our randoms. For the hits, Edgar Martinez, Babe Ruth, Dusty Baker, Cecil Fielder, George Brett, Alex Rodriguez, Bat Barrel Patch, Don Hoke, Dave Justice, Frank Thomas, Derek Jeter, Hubie Brooks, Andre Galarraga, Gary Matthews, and Eddie Murray. Kirby Puckett, Jose Canseco, Nolan Ryan, Bat Barrel Patch, Auto, Luis Gonzalez, Mike Piazza, Manny Ramirez, Nolan Ryan, Jeffrey Leonard, Pete Rose, Jim Telmy, and King Griffey Jr. Ricky Henderson, Steve Garvey, Travis Lee, Rogers Hornsby, Steve Yeager, Tim Raines, Ryan Klesko, and Rogers Hornsby. And headed to random.org. Willie Mays, Ted Kluszewski, Ernie Banks, Duke Schneider, Lou Whitaker, Kirk Gibson, Darrell Levin, Steve Garvey, Tony Gwynn, Terry Kennedy, Miguel Cabrera, Mike Trout, Giancarlo Stanton, Ronald Acuna, Aaron Judge, and Shohei Ohtani. Carrigan Jr., Brooks Robinson, Rafael Palmeiro, Roberto Alomar, Eddie Murray, Adam Jones, Don Baylor, and Melvin Mora. Gary Carter, Tim Raines, Warren Carmarty, Andre Galarraga, Rondell White, Marquise Grissom, Tim Wallach, and Cliff Floyd. And Gary Carter, Keith Hernandez, Edgar Alfonso, Mike Piazza, Howard Johnson, Kevin McReynolds, Bobby Bonilla, and Roberto Alomar. And booklet 2 of 6. Johnny Bench, Steve Garvey, Eddie Murray, Pete Rose, Dave Winfield, Robin Yount, George Brett, and Reggie Jackson. Bat Patch Autos. Alright. That is it for us for today. Thank you all again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. We look forward to having you all back in here sometime soon. Hope you have a great rest of your Monday. We're going to go to random.org real quick and knock these 7 out. Back to that in just a second. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Could be 3 or higher to be valid for us. We're going to go 4 times on each random, starting off with Willie Mays, Ted Klajewski, Ernie Banks, and Duke Schneider. That is 3 times. Flat a rope. Duke Schneider with the win. Congratulations. Kirk Gibson, Steve Garvey, Lou Whitaker, Tony Gwynn, Daryl Evans, and Terry Kennedy. Lou Whitaker with the win. Congratulations. Miguel Cabrera, Mike Trout, Giancarlo Stanton, Ronald Acuna Jr., Aaron Judge, and Shohei Ohtani. Final roll. Giancarlo Stanton with the win. Congratulations. Cal Ripken Jr., Brooks Robinson, Rafael Palmeiro, Eddie Murray, Adam Jones, Don Baylor, Melvin Mora, Roberto Alomar. Final roll. Rafael Palmeiro with the win. Congratulations. Gary Carter, Tim Raines, Warren Cromartie, Andre Galarraga, Rondell White, Marquise Grissom, Tim Wallach, and Cliff Lloyd. Final roll. Rondell White with the win. Congratulations. Gary Carter, Keith Hernandez, Edgar Alfonso, Mike Piazza, Howard Johnson, Kevin McReynolds, Bobby Bonilla, and Roberto Alomar. That's 4 times. Kevin McReynolds with the win. Congratulations. And finally, Johnny Bench, Steve Garvey, Eddie Murray, Pete Rose, Dave Winfield, Robin Young, George Brett, and Reggie Jackson. That is 3 times. Final rope. Johnny Bench with the win. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for us for today. Thank you all again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. We look forward to having you all back in here sometime soon. And until next, everybody, have a great rest of your Monday.